the brand new products, so they're on hsn.com. I'm like, I can't wait to see these finished okay, look at, I can't even believe, this is so cute with the little bee here running around. So you get the bird, the cat, the bee. There's 16 pieces in the bee, 11 pieces in the bee, 13 pieces with the bunny, 17 with the bird, 12 with the cat, and there is an auto ship program that is, let me show you the bunny. There's an auto ship program that you can jump into. Look at that, the little spinners. January, March, May, and July. I will let Sarah take it over to explain them. Here's the cat, and then we also have the bird. But how cool is that? I've never seen anything like this. Looking possum, yeah. Looking possum.
When you open them up as well, Helen, you'll see they're free and they actually all spin around. So you can see that little cat is just spinning freely in the center of that one. Or I'm going to do this one here for you and show you how the bee, and he can bumble, he can buzz backwards and forwards. There you go. Doesn't he look cute as anything? Now, like you said, there's 4 of them in there. Do you want me to show you what comes in each set, Helen?
Yeah,
because
it's a
lot. What you get, yeah, it is a real lot. So so for example, the little birdie, you get the front and back of the stamps, and then you get the die cut to match it all up. So the die cut cuts it out, which marries up the front and the back together. You then also get the shape so that you're able to cut the shaped aperture in the front. Then let's have a look at the next one. Right, there's the cat that we worked with, and then the cat one, you've actually got the little fishbowl as the little shape, and the designs all mix and match between them all. The bee, obviously, you've got the little buzzy here. You've got the die cut pieces, the words that finish it all off, and then you've also got the little rabbit, and I'm going to show you this within a demo. It looks fabulous. Now, these 4 come in this item. So when you get this home, these are the 4 that you're going to get. But then if you absolutely love this concept, you can then get in the auto ship program, and we can show you what comes in the 4 future auto ships. So whereas in this one you get 4 designs, in the future auto ships, for example, in January, you'll see there, you've got, these are all of your safari animals. So you've got things like your little giraffe and your lion, your elephant. The next one that's going to come is January, February, March. That's right. Those are your woodland ones. So your little fox and the owl and the little deer in there as well. The next one after March is going to be May. That's right. I'm trying to remember them all. These are your quirky ones, like the alpaca and the flamingo and the unicorn. And a lot of these, Helen, by the way, are completely exclusive to this auto ship program. So if you don't get in the enrollment today, you'll never get the chance. The last one's coming in July. Look at that little pig, the little pig chef. I love him, absolutely love him. That's your farmyard one. It's also got the duck and the sheep in there. But they all work in the same way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how they actually work, Helen, because you're going to totally love these. Should we do that bee that you saw me showing you? So you've got the little bee. All you need, other than what's in the kit, oh, you've got a bit of a shot at me roots there. All you need, other than what's in the kit, is a little bit of what do you call this? Like this is just a little bit of cotton. But anything like that, I'm going to cut myself a little piece of cotton. Now, if I start off with the bee, this is how it comes. So you've got all the dies and the stamps. So what I'm doing is I've done the die cuts of the bee first of all. So you die cut the bee, and then you're going to stamp the bee so that you've got a stamp for the front, and then you've also got another one stamped on the back. So they are actually symmetrical. Sorry, they're not symmetrical. They're going to work back to back. So you're going to colour these 2 in, and I've got my 2 that I've coloured in and ran through the Xyron. Beth would be so proud of me, so that everything's nice and sticky, ready to go. So are you ready? Here we go. We're going to pull out a little bit of string, cut this down. I'm going to start with the back of the bee, so you lie that down, and then we're going to stick our spinner up the middle. So there's our little bit of cotton, and then this one lies exactly on top of it, so that what happens is you end up with those 2 pieces, Helen, that are perfectly spinning in front of you. So you've got that fabulous kind of spinner technique going on. Now, that is the bit to go in the middle. Essentially, that is the difficult bit, Helen, as ridiculous as this sounds, okay? Now, what I've done is I've just made myself a nice basic stepper card, so it's just like a double step. And then I've got, I've just used some of the stamps that we've got to do a nice patterned piece. Once you're happy with how the base of your card looks, you're then going to bring in the die set which creates your aperture. And that is going to die cut through this piece here. Now I've already got one just for the purposes of the demonstration. I've just done it a little bit speedy, got all of this die cut through already so that I can show you at that point. We're just going to put a little bit of tape. Now I would actually usually stick it. I'm just doing this for speed to show you. And then we're going to stick that at the top and bottom, and then just make sure they're really well stuck down so that you can see how this is going to spin. So here we go, get them stuck nicely down. There's my little piece from the front, so that when you start and spin them now, you can see how we've got that spinner going on. And with a little bit of work, a little bit of decoration on the front, you've got that cutie little bee. Isn't he lovely?
I love it. And you're getting four. You're getting the cat, the bird, the bunny, and the bee. So I've got the bunny. You know, I love it when you get the card like this and you open it up and you just see that. Look at able to spin around like that. Look at that bunny go. That bunny's like, Helen, don't hit me so hard. There you go. These are really unique. This is really different. And it's interesting. I think, Sarah, what you do is you create these really unique concepts that look like they're incredibly complicated. But when you're creating them, you're like, here's the string, stick it here, and then you've got the card. They seem very simple. When you explain it, they're very simple. And again, I love that you do the channel, YouTube channel, where we can go and we can watch, and because when we get at home, I have to be honest, sometimes I can't remember anything, but I get to watch and again, it was very, very, very easy, but it has a huge impact when you get a card like this. I love the little bird with the good thoughts.
I think the word I would say is we demystify it. We take a concept like this spinner, and then we demystify it by making it simple. And as you said, that YouTube channel, we have each one of these products gets a 2-hour, what we call a masterclass. So I will literally do 2 hours of teaching you in detail how everything works. Come on, I think I've got time to show you one last quick one, how we go. We'll do one quick extra card, should we, Helen?
Yes, let's do one more.
I've got some bunnies here. Right, so I'm going to do another, I'm going to cut a little bit of that thread, and I'm going to get my little bunnies. So I've got the back of my bunny, and oh crikey, I've lost the front of me bunny. Maybe we're not doing bunnies this time, Helen. Some bunny doesn't love me. I've lost the back of the bunny.
You have a half a bunny.
I'll show you. I've got a half a bunny. Look what I was going to show you though, right? If you have a rounded piece at the front, okay, you've got this rounded little bit, and you thread your die down the front with the front and back, and then that then layers on the front of another piece like this, can you see? You end up with like a shaped card from the front. So when you've got that shaped card from the front, and we then layer up our little bunny in the middle, you can see there how you get that lovely shaped piece. And it's the same whether you're doing this type of card. I mean, these are very simple ones where you've just got the design cut into the front and you've got the spinner going on like this. This one was the fancy one where we had like a 4-way card with the piece in the middle. This one here is one of my favorite ones to do. So can you see? It is like a 3-piece card. So it's in 3 panels, 3 equal scores with an aperture cut into the front. And then there's that little die just peeking through the front. It's suspended. That's the word I'm looking for. It's suspended in the middle, but you've got that option to spin it if you want. Or try all your different shaped cards. This is one of my favorite ones at the moment. And again, this is one of the tutorials I've done teaching people how to do what's called a Z-fold card and then dropping your spinner in the middle.
My bunny's got a front and a back, but I have to admit, it was just here when I got here.
I know
you did. I know you sent all these samples. So, I mean, these are so fun and only $26.95. Don't forget to enroll in auto ship. By the way, you can stop the auto ship at any time. It's completely customizable. You can even skip a shipment if you're waiting to get to the quirky characters. And by the way, 2 to 1 people are getting auto ship. You guys are loving the idea of continuing to get that. But don't forget, you can stop at any time or skip a shipment. All right, I want to show you the Advent calendar. This is something that Sarah does this year, last year, and the year